when you're sick, you're going to be taken care of very well. They're going to make extra food for you, check your temperature, make sure you have the meds, and run off over to the pharmacies to make sure you have what you need. If you have a little bit of a disability, they usually don't look at that as a flaw. They will accept you for who you are 9 times out of 10, and will try to be there to be overall supportive. There's lots of cases here where expats come in here with like a bad leg, or what's this called, they can't really do a lot of lifting, but they accept them nonetheless because they're just very caring. They understand that you had some struggles in your life, and if they understand where you're coming from, there's lots of communication that needs to be done, but it helps really build that trust, and it's really there.
Welcome back, guys, to another video. So we are joined by the amazing Michael here, the half Dane. He is here because today we are actually talking about a very specific topic, right?
Yeah.
Very interesting topic, and it's all about like dating a Filipina in general. You grew up here, just like me, and I'm sure. How is like the dating scene for you? How has it been?
I mean, most of the time I was more interested in exploring and going out in the world instead of socializing with people. That especially goes for the dating scene, but I won't say that I didn't date around, especially while I was in college. I didn't date a lot, I just dated 2 people. So far, I'm still with my second.
Okay.
But I've surrounded enough with people who have been dating Filipinas for a while, foreigners especially. And I can say that when it comes to Filipinas, they really do love to spoil you. They'll love you to death. Especially if it's really serious, and they will love you to death. They'll kill you before they actually break up with you.
What? Yeah, but I get the point, right?
I get the point, yeah. First one, I really have to put emphasis on. They feed you a lot.
Yeah.
Oh, they feed you. They love the smile on your face when you eat their food, especially when they put a lot of effort into it, and you just say or show expressions or verbally tell them that you actually do love it, because they cook good food. I'll be honest, they cook good food a lot of the times, especially when they really put a lot of heart into it. And it's always been such a fun experience. Not just my partner, I've noticed a lot of Filipinas does this. My mother, the wives of other people, they cook big portions. It's always so good.
It's always like that, right? And from what I've noticed as well with my mother, my grandmother, my aunts, so they receive you with such, like
open arms.
Open arms, like here's food, like munch on it. And if you actually decline,
they'll force you.
Yeah, and eat. They feel kind of insulted or like a bit sad. You can see it in their faces, like, oh, you're not eating. I'm so happy that I prepared you this meal.
Another fun thing that I've noticed about Filipino or Filipinas, their greeting. They have a word, manampit. Is that how you say it again?
Yeah, manampit is Bisaya.
Yes.
So sangpit, it's like calling you to.
Yeah, basically inviting you to eat. Yeah. Or they'll say, kaon ta, let's eat.
Yeah, let's eat.
That's their greeting.
I mean, it doesn't matter even if you go to the mountains or the provinces we're in, they just prepared enough food for themselves. They will still do that panangpit, right? They're still gonna call you and say, let's eat. That's hospitality.
I remember this one comedian, he made a really funny joke about, I can't remember his name for the life of me. But the joke that he went to was like, oh, come on, let's eat. No, I'm so full already. No, sige na, let's kain tayo. No, I just want to go relax, so full. Kasi sige na, please, kain na tayo. No, gikan ako Sansival, kain ng spaghetti. Busog na ako. Sige na, kain na. Okay.
Fine.
Until you eventually say, fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
When it comes to food, that's how it is.
Another thing that's on point, this is separate from food learning, that's very Filipina, which I'm sure you can agree. Generations after generations, they're clean.
Oh, very squeaky clean. Like, it's insanely, you know what I mean? Like we talked about earlier, general cleaning.
Yeah.
And, so what my mom does, for example, every single day she mops and she sweeps the floor, and then in the afternoon she sweeps again. Like, she doesn't want other people to wash the dishes because she has to make sure, like, she feels confident and comfortable wherein she's the one who
can be sure it's clean.
Yeah, it's squeaky clean. She doesn't trust me, she doesn't trust my dad, nobody else. So
they will always clean. And they have every week general cleaning, and every 3 or 6 months or a year, most of the time it's 3 to 6 months, there's general cleaning and there's super general cleaning. We talked about this earlier, how anything that can be moved will be moved to clean it.
For sure. Speaking of which, by the way, I'm sure there are expats here watching, and if ever they're interested in living here or they want to, you know, check out the dating scene, date a Filipina, maybe marry a Filipina someday. I actually know this great dating service. It's called Christian Filipina.
Oh yeah, that one.
Yeah. So I'll post the link here and down below in the comment section, guys. You can check it out. Fully verified. And yeah, I think there's no need more to expand on what we've said earlier about Filipinas. I mean, we will continue talking about them later, but it's just amazing, guys. You can find their honest Filipinas.
Honest, genuine, real Filipinos. You're not talking to some fake scammer who's pretending to be someone they're not.
Yes.
Who you're talking to is really who they are, because they have to go through a lot of verification processes to prove their identity and this is who they are and all that, some such.
Very true. Potentially, she could be your life partner, right? So she will spoil you.
She'll spoil
She
you.
will cook for you.
She'll keep the house clean.
So men, be ready for either a membership, a gym membership,
or go buy some running shoes.
Running shoes, or, you know, you don't have to worry about that too, because you're going to be bringing a sack of rice during your, you know.
50 kilo sacks of rice, because if they can bulk buy, they will bulk buy.
And you really need that, guys. When you are dating a Filipina, expect the house to have just this sack of rice just laying down there.
Or, you know, they'll buy a big drum to just pour the rice in.
Yeah,
just scoop it out every now and then.
Or those fancy rice dispensers.
Oh yeah, those are always fun.
Yeah. So it's incredibly amazing, guys. Make sure to check out the link, register, sign up, and yeah.
Yeah, another great thing about them is they're very affectionate. Oh, they love the affection.
I do agree. They're very affectionate. They
love their snuggles and cuddles and kisses and nice gestures of what's this called, small dates. Bring them out to eat. To eat.
Here we go again. It's a loop.
Always goes back.
Yeah.
Happy wife, happy life.
Yeah, exactly. But
and what's this called? Just take them out, buy them a flower, give them a small jewelry. The price doesn't matter. As long as the gesture of love is given, it's really well received 9 times out of 10. But, I mean, in all seriousness, there is something that you're going to have to expect. And this is a general thing with most Filipinos, really. And it's something we call Filipino time. And anybody who's experienced this or heard this phrase told to them for a specific reason understands what that means. Basically, what it means is if you say you're leaving 7 o'clock, you're getting out of the house, not arriving, getting out of the house 7:30, 7:40.
yeah, or 8.
Or 8. Give or take, depending. So you're going to have to adjust to that. Expect you could be late a lot of times. So what I tend to do, and I don't think she's going to be happy to hear this, is I tend to lie about the time. If me and Joe will agree to meet at a specific time, like 7, I will tell her, we need to meet up at 6.
It's actually a good...
I do that all the time.
Wow.
And it works because, well, you know, they're going to start preparing. And then there's the Filipino time that will kick in, but you accounted for that
Yes.
gap. And then you arrive there on time.
Wow, that's very smart.
Yes.
So let's say you left at 6:40, you're still going to get there by 7.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh.
Of course, that's going to come, especially with something as early as 6. That's going to come with a lot of complaining. But they don't want to be too late. They're fine with being late, but not too late.
Yeah.
So you have to make that little bit of adjustments.
I mean, 1 hour is good enough.
1 hour is good enough, yeah. If you arrive there too early, it's fine. You can use your phone, kill some time, tell them you arrived early.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that's only if you're working with someone who's actually on time. But if you're working with other people who also applies Filipino time,
then you're good. Yeah, because what happens is you're just going to get frustrated, guys. And nothing's going to come out of it because nothing's going to change. It's a culture. Yeah. It's a cultural thing. It's actually...
This is why
funny.
Normally I apply it to when I'm meeting you or other people who are on time. But I learned the hard way that if I try to apply that to other people who does Filipino time, I made that mistake once, never again.
Yeah, there's no point, Mike. It's actually a very funny, you know.
It's something that you can be frustrated over because you're not used to the culture, but for them it's very normal. So you shouldn't really get mad at them for it.
No.
Because this is their whole entire thing.
Again, at the end of the day, you're in the Philippines. You should adjust.
You should adjust.
And although I would say the Philippines has a lot of flaws that it can really work on eventually.
Eventually.
But complaining will not help.
No.
You're here to actually have a good time, to live a better life. When you come here, there's gonna be a bit of adjusting. But nagging, complaining is not gonna help it, guys. I did encounter some expats who are like that,
Yeah, they're always there.
wherein they're just angry at everything, and it just makes you think like you.
But that's the thing, though. Was to begin with, they're really angry with everything.
Well, yeah. Well, I mean everything that's going on in the country, and it makes you think like you're already blessed with such a beautiful country, the tropics, the beautiful weather.
9 times out of 10, most of the people around you are very friendly and helpful.
Yes, and why do you have to nitpick on the little things that annoy you? That's not
Why does
present
all the
here.
bad have to overtake all the good?
Yes, exactly. Well said. And again, no country is perfect. You just have to accept it. And if, unfortunately, guys, what can I say? If you don't like it, then I guess the Philippines isn't for you.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it.
But anyways, to end things, just overall, there's more good than bad when it comes to dating Filipinas. You can expect to be very well taken care of, very loved, well fed especially. But sick days or good days or bad days, in sickness or in health, they almost always follow that. When you're sick, you're going to be taken care of very well. They're going to make extra food for you, check your temperature, make sure you have the meds, and run off over to the pharmacies to make sure you have what you need. If you have a little bit of a disability, they usually don't look at that as a flaw. They will accept you for who you are 9 times out of 10. And will try to be there to be overall supportive. There's lots of cases here where expats come in here with like a bad leg, or what's this called? They can't really do a lot of lifting, but they accept them nonetheless because they're just very caring. They understand that you had some struggles in your life, and if they understand where you're coming from, there's lots of communication that needs to be done, but it helps really build that trust, and it's really there. So that's really a good thing about them.
Yeah, once you actually, don't be afraid, guys, to try out new things, to explore. If you're planning to come here to the Philippines, I'm sure you've seen a lot of, other videos about the Philippines, be it good or bad. Once you actually date a Filipina, it's such an amazing experience, right?
It's just an experience.
Yeah, it's an incredible experience. So, say go for it, guys.
Hop on board.
Thank you so much, Mike, for your insights. Yeah, of course, guys, that was just more of a general thing. As you
Just
noticed,
like how generally dogs have 4 legs.
as you noticed, he's been saying 9 times out of 10. So there could be, a bad apple among the fresh
Batch.
Yeah, the fresh batch. So you never know, but 9 times out of 10, Filipinas are just incredible. And to be honest, we are so lucky to be in this country. So yeah, guys.
Kind of country that I don't even want to leave, to be honest.
Yeah. I mean, very true. It's just so relaxing. There's more and more opportunities nowadays, right? So, but anyways.
It's expanding.
Yeah, that would be it. Thank you so much, Mike, again. And thank you guys for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share to your friends. Leave a comment. Oh, perfect. Jinx, you owe me a soda.
Jinx, you owe me.
I'm not gonna include that. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. That'd be it. Let us know on the comment section if you want us to make another topic
Or a
about
specific topic you want us to talk about, be glad to shed some light onto that. Anything that we might know. Don't ask us about nuclear engineering.
Yeah, please.
We don't know. We'll study, but we won't be giving good answers.
It's now we're just gonna be reading off a paper, a script. So yeah, thank you guys, and we'll see you next time. Peace.
You